You ever decide you don't want to do something after someone tells you you should do it? Independence is something that we all desire, right? We want to do our own thing. We want to make our own decisions. We want to make our own path. We want to find our own way. It's something that's in us. We want to have that autonomy. We want to be free. And that freedom goes beyond just having sort of the ability or the right to do something, but we want to be able to make every decision possible and have all of the power and authority for our own lives. See, the reality is that when we open up chapter 5, we begin to see that Pharaoh has that power. Right? Pharaoh is in charge of this mighty kingdom that has soldiers and wealth and power to direct and to lead and even enslave other people. He's got taskmasters and foremen and all of these people set up over the Israelites so that they can continue to build his kingdom. So now Moses and Aaron come to Pharaoh and says, "Let my people go." The Pharaoh says, "No way." They say that God has sent them, the Lord has sent them. And Pharaoh's response is, "Who is the Lord?" He has no desire to do what someone else is calling upon him to do. In fact, his response to that is anger. His response is to be harsher toward the slaves, right? To go and teach them that they should not be trying to rebel in this way. He's going to go and show them that he's the powerful one, not their God, not the Lord. And God allows this to happen. Because what he's showing us is that while Moses' heart was doubting and maybe in some ways hard toward what God was calling him to do, God was working to change him, to shape him, to mold him, and to save him. In the opposite way, Pharaoh's heart was very hard, and it wasn't being changed. And we continue to see that as the story goes on, that while Moses softens and becomes a leader for God's people, Pharaoh's heart hardens and he becomes an enemy of God. Not just the king who needed to let the slaves free, but an enemy of the God who was trying to set them free. See, God is at work. And in the midst of a world that has evil and good, it's not a yin and yang relationship. There is a tension there. There is a clash. There is a battle at work. And God is continuing to bring about his purposes. He is bringing salvation to the people of Israel. He is bringing salvation to his people today. He is working against the enemy. He is working against hard hearts. He is transforming lives. He is changing people. He's bringing mercy and grace to those who were his enemy at the time, but there are also others who are working against him. And God is still working through that. Sometimes allowing suffering in lives, sometimes bringing about change. But in either case, God is at work for his eternal purposes. God is continuing to bring salvation.